Hi guys. It is now 12:45 on Thursday. Let me see if I can tell on here. Thursday, October the 11th. Okay, I just walked in the door. I went to Walmart. I have a really big news for you guys. Winter is coming, and because my place that I currently live at does not have a laundromat, does not have a laundry machine, you know, lugging the hamster bedding to the laundromat with the guinea pig one is gonna get colder and colder. So, and I don't drive either. And waiting for the bus, and when it snows, the bus is usually no show because the bus that I rely on, every other trip it becomes a different number. So it alternates between two buses, and the other bus though goes pretty far, which is it goes to Walmart, and then it comes back to city center, and then it goes all the way to back down to the another end of the town city, and then when it gets there, it goes back up, but it becomes a different number. So basically, it switches between 410 for one whole loop around, and then it becomes a 401, and then it becomes 410. But on the 410 trip, which goes to Walmart, there's always traffic, tunnel accident, so it's always delayed or no show. So you can be waiting for quite some time, and so I really don't want to do that. Just cause, it's not because I'm lazy or anything. It's just whatever. And then, so basically, I'm gonna make multiple videos because this is gonna be a really long one, and it's easier to upload. Plus, the Wi-Fi is pretty shoddy lately for some reason. Okay, so what I did was I was considering making hamster bedding, more of it, so that I right now currently have 200 liters, so 50 in use for the guinea, 50 in on standby. Hamsters, 50 in use and 50 on standby. Problem is, if I want to go every 2 weeks, that's fine. But I would like to go maybe once every 3 weeks to once a month. So that would require me making double. I would have to do double of what I currently own because right now it's only good for half a month. So it's going to cost me $100 to make double, to make another full set for 2 weeks worth. And don't forget, so it's $100 for just the bedding strips. I have to invest about 24 hours. Yes, 24 hours to cut all that bedding. And it's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of sheets. So it's a lot of work. Then I have to buy $32 worth plus tax of zipper bags to wash it. And then don't forget, I still have to lug all these bags of bedding every month to go get it washed. And the thing is, with that stuff, it's really hard to shake it out and get it dry evenly, which is why it would probably be cheaper if I use fleece. Now, originally I didn't want to use fleece because I'm under the impression that the pee will be trapped underneath the fleece, and so it's kind of gross. It's gonna really smell after a while, at least the corner where they pee in. But I am willing to give it a try because, and I'll tell you a little bit more later, but basically my investment for testing this out for 1 month is $50. So basically what I alter to my certain items that I bought that I've altered, I cannot return to Walmart, but Walmart has a ridiculously long return date. Well, I think it's like 2 months or something like that. So I will be altering the fleece, obviously. I bought fleece. I will show you more in another video, but basically I'll be cutting the fleece in half. So it will serve as 2 liners for a 2x5 cage. It's perfect for a 2x5 with about 10 inches to spare. It will make 2 liners, and I bought 2 colors. Because I am buying for 2 cages too. Don't forget, I'm going to build a second C&C cage on top of the current one, right? So basically, I'll have 1 color in use upstairs and downstairs, and then I'll have 1 in use upstairs and downstairs. Okay, so, and I was going to buy a lot of things like potty pads to line the ramp. Okay, they were selling for 50 sheets for 13 something. I'm using 2 sheets at a time, and I would like to once in a while change the upper part of the ramp. I don't know if you guys saw it. I'm just going to show you. This video won't be much about what I bought, but much more like what I've been using and why I'm switching. So as you can see, there's 2 sheets here. 1 sheet and then 1 overlap because they're not big enough. Okay, to buy the bigger ones would cost more. It would cost $20 for 30 sheets, whatever. So, and plus it's a real hassle. I'm going to show you what I found, and I think everybody should go get one. I'm going to go on and do a trial one, obviously. I'll do the first one. I'll be the guinea pig. But I found something that's washable. so it gives it traction and it's washable. It's rubber. Originally I was thinking more like doormats and stuff, but they weren't flexible. So I'll show you what, but it costs $10 and I can do 2 ramps. So one for here and one for upstairs. So it's only $5. It's really good. The other thing I was thinking is these things. I'm using potty pads here because I'm trying to eliminate all the spending so everything's reusable and washable. So I walked around the entire Walmart. So these things, I'm using potty sheets because the guinea pigs sometimes might pee in the hay and I don't want the hay sitting on wet pee like on the bottom and getting soft and gross and then sticking to the tray. So what I wanted to do was it's just an easy toss and fill and just maybe wash it, but I don't want to deal with all that gross gunky stuff because it's not going to pour out in the garbage can because I take this all outside and I just dump it outside, right? I unclip it. I basically pull all this hay, put it to this thing, unclip it, and I just grab the whole thing, and then whatever's left over I rinse it out. So what I did was I bought pot holders. The kind of cooking ones, the ones you put underneath a pot. I bought 2. They were $1 each. 2 of them will fit in one tray. But the thing is, it's washable. And I figure if they chew it, it's only $1. And I can always mend it too. So I'm thinking really long term here because they do live 7 years, up to 7 years or more. And I have 5 of these guys. And by the way, I broke it to my mom. She knows now I have 5. And she was actually okay with it. She's like, so how much is that going to cost? And I told her like less than $50 a month for all the pets I have. So she said, oh, that's not bad. Really? It's cheaper than the cats. I'm like, exactly, Mom. Our prescription diets cost more than $60. It's for 2 cats, So anyway, so as you can see, they have no food there, but they have tons of food here. Hi, Squeaker. Okay, so I think this wraps it up for this video. I am now going to show you, in the next video, I will show you what I bought because I don't want to show it to you after I've altered it. I want to let you see what I bought so you guys can go do this. And everything I bought today for this entire cage was from Walmart, okay? Okay, I'll show you in a bit.